Hello, this is Sheikh Rahman, Young Titans platform, and we are coming live to you for an informal discussion to let you know what Young Titans platform is all about and what can you get from here. Why do you need coaching? Why do you need mentorship? If you are in the workforce or getting in the workforce, or you are working in the corporate world just for a few years or couple of years and you're having some struggle and you don't know where to go, this could be a good start for you. And every week so far we have done, for the last 3 months, we've been going live for every week, and there will be a plethora of other materials also that'll be coming to you. So become part of this association, become part of this community. But before I do so and have a little informal discussion today, let me just introduce myself. I am Sheikh Rahman. I'm the founder of Unext Leadership. By background, I am an engineer, but I became a trainer and now certified leadership and trainer, and trying to add value to you and others who are coming here. So with that saying, let me get Raj added here so he can introduce himself, and we have a couple other also. And if you have any question, anything like that, please comment on the Unext Leadership website, or the Facebook or the YouTube live, and we can get your questions answered also and give you some value there. So Raj, please go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hello, Young Titans. Thank you, Sheikh. Thank you for bringing me on, actually. And I'm Raj Kapoor, and you might have been listening to us uh, from last few Saturdays, trying to add as much value as we can to Young Titans. And if you haven't, then you definitely should be plugging in, because what we are giving you is something that is uh, not available anywhere, actually. And we are doing it just because we want to add value to you from our experience. My name is Raj Kapoor. I worked in the nonprofit sector for over 30 years as a chief financial officer. And then I had businesses on the side. So I have a lot of experience learning from a lot of failures, learning from lots of successes. And from that, what I would like to bring to you, young titans, is the things that I did not know when I was your age, the things that I would have loved to know, which would have shortened my curve. And so that is what we are all bringing to you, our experiences from where we learned. We had really hard time many times to figure things out. But if you are able to listen to us and learn from us, you might be running into very similar problems anytime in your life. You would know what to do. And that is the essence of it, that we tell you not only why, but what and how to do it. And so that is what we bring to you. I'm a mindset and a wealth coach. I also do executive coaching. So I do a lot of work with lots of people. And once you work with lots of people, you are able to understand a lot of problems, a lot of things that are going on, and how to resolve them and what to do. And that is what we bring to you in this platform for free. Because in my consulting and coaching, we do charge quite a bit of money because we are adding so much value to people. So I'm glad to be here as a part of the team. And Sheikh,
Yeah,
please.
and now let's bring Dr. Halida, if you want to introduce yourself, please.
Thank you very much. My greetings from Unext Leader and the Young Titans platform. This is an excellent platform. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Halida Akhtar. I'm a public health professional, but basically I'm a reproductive health epidemiologist. Throughout my life, I have founded institutions where I have trained people, where I have invited people to learn more in public health, more about women's health, more about reproductive health. And then most of them, they have stepped up and have been working throughout the whole world, in international world, in the academic world and professional world. So this is a platform where you see people, you hear people, how they have succeeded, and what are their comparative situation when they struggled, how they succeeded, what are their stories. And there is so much to learn. I mean, you have Raj here, and we have other friends, and they share their experiences. But we also bring in people who have succeeded, and their stories, their struggles, their advices, and their small tips that will help you to move in your career. So this is an excellent platform, and you can bring your friends, you invite your friends, and spend 1.5 hour time with us every Saturday. And I think this is an excellent platform. I'm not going to repeat what Raj already said. This is free, but this is something that you will enjoy, and I request you to invite your friends, and also anybody that you think will be useful to their career. And this is the early career people that will get very benefit. Even the young people, they can learn and they can move forward. So this is an excellent platform, and I would like to invite you. I'm from Baltimore. So my greetings from Baltimore. But do bring in your friends and relatives, whoever need some guidance. And we have very experienced people. They will share their lifetime experience, and they are leaders in this field, in making and building leaders, the future leaders. And you are the next leader. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Halida. I want to get started with just a few minutes of our informal discussion here. I know Ron Cooper is actually trying to get in. He spilled water on his computer, so he's rebooting and he's turning it up. But while he is our coach for relationship, him and his wife, Marty Cooper, are part of this UNEX leadership as a volunteer, as a mentor, as a guide for you as well. And there are other volunteers also who are coming here. So we want to add value to the volunteers who come in, who are helping, and who are our collaborators. You see the names and everybody's name right here. However, with that, as of now, of course, we are trying every week to come to you, and this is always available in the YouTube channel or in the Facebook page or some of the other Facebook that we share too. But if you have any additional questions that what you would like to see, what is that thing that you are struggling with, or what will help you in your career or in your business or in your entrepreneurship journey, especially if you are early stage of that venture, whatever that is in your endeavor, please let us know in your comments, in your email to info@unexleadership.com, or get connected with our Facebook page and any of us, and we can guide you. And Raj said Raj is a finance guru. Anything comes with your financial need or understanding personal finance or any of those, and he's a non-profit leader for many years, and one person who I try to follow very closely because I have learned so much, which I wish I learned 15-18 years ago. And of course, Dr. Halida, she is advising and she is helping us, mentoring us for the whole platform, which she has been doing for many others and many other nonprofits or organizations. That's unbelievable. That's unparalleled. And then, of course, we have Arti Mood, an entrepreneur and leader from South Africa. Ian Roberts, who is a corporate leader and now coach and speaker, working with Les Brown, John Maxwell, and a few others for many years. So we have all these information and help for you. But how you want to grow, who you are, what's your calling is, that what makes the difference. And that's where we can come in. My mind was not open when I was in your shoes and I was in that age group. So I don't blame you if you don't want to come in, if you don't like it, or if you don't understand. So what I can only say that open up your mind to see what a coaching is, what a guide is, what a mentorship is. Do you really need to be in it? Is it really helpful? What is it really? What Dr. Halida can say to you that may change your life? It's not going to hurt you for sure. There's no harm to it. Same with Raj Kapoor. I'm asking Raj, hey, can you have a little bit of your time for me to understand some of the things that I'm doing on my finance end? Or my sister is looking for some tips for her business. She runs 3 medical offices and so forth along with her husband. Now they need some time. They don't know what to know. Even if you don't know something, if you don't know what to know, you don't know until you know, right? Sometimes you don't know what you don't know. Come and check it out. But Raj, we can get started with that discussion. Any question, anything from your end? You think we should start, or Dr. Halida's for Dr. Halida, you think?
Well, I think we can start absolutely. And what you just stated, Sheikh, is absolutely what we are here for. And the main thing that I believe in is that for many years, I did not believe in coaching. I believed that what worth is it? I can learn myself. And I used to use excuses at that time, long time ago now, until I actually got mentored and I actually got the value out of it. That is when I realized that a coach and a mentor can reduce the time for you to be successful. That is the essence in it, the reduction in time. It can take many years through the struggles, through the ups and downs for you to find your way. A person who is your mentor and a coach can actually listen to you, and because they're objectively listening to you, they can see beyond what you know. You know why? Because when you are in the picture, you cannot see the whole picture. A coach and a mentor can take a look outside the picture because you're a part of the picture. You're in there. So you can only see what you are looking at. But a person looking from outside, taking a look objectively as to what they have done, plus their experiences that they've had in their life, can really, really, really add value to you. If you do not have time, I mean, say you can get coaching from people, but you do need to find the right coach though. You cannot just ask anybody to become your coach. You need to be and find a person as a mentor or a coach who knows what they have done. They have gone through that process. Advice is free and it can be very expensive because free advice can be given by anyone. Do take advice with a grain of salt and understand that many times when a person gives you the advice, their intention might be really good, but they might not know what they're talking about in your context. That is the reason you need to talk to people who have made it, who have gone through it, who have worked through it. Those are the traits that you need to look for in a mentor and a coach. And what we are bringing you here in this platform, as we discussed, are the people who have gone through it, people who know about it. And I'm talking from experience. I'm not talking just after it's been so many years that we have been doing these things and talking to hundreds of people, mentoring, coaching hundreds of people, and getting mentored and coached. And getting mentored and coached. It doesn't matter what level you're at, doesn't matter. The top coaches right now have coaches who coach them because they need to look beyond that level. And that is why it's so important.
Raj, in that case, let me just ask you. I know recently you actually had a paid coach and very high level coach who is multi millionaire. He bought a 20 or no 18 or 12 million dollar house or something like that recently in Florida. Anything to say? I mean, I don't want to quote you on that. I don't want to quote on any of these. Some of these facts need to be checked. But I know that you had a coach. Why did you do that, and how was it, or any insight from there?
Sure. So I was at the point where I wanted to make a change in my life. I had been working for 20 plus years and 25 plus years at that time. Now I had experience of over 30 years and I always had businesses on the side, but I was burning myself on both ends. And at that juncture, I needed to know some specifics as to which way to move forward. Now, getting, as I said, from myself at that end, because all I will tell you one thing before I even get into that is if there is nothing else that you can find in whatever part of the world you are to get a mentor or coach, do understand that you have books. I have books behind me. I have books all in my whole house, in my office. And I take books, make books your coach, if nothing else. But at that juncture, I needed to shorten the time frame to learn to see how I can move forward. And at that time, I did invest into a very, very high end coaching. One of the topmost coaches, actually, he was voted as number one coach in the world a couple of years. And this year he might again be. And that coaching I took for almost 6 months or so. All I will tell you is the learning that I would have had in 3 to 4 years or more, I was able to get that learning, understanding within 6 months. And I was able to move forward. Within few months, I left my job, started my own business in which I'm very happy. I do what I want to do every day, not what I have to do every day. And that is a passion. Like today, I know I was had some engagements which just got canceled. That's why I was able to get on this call right away, and I hope I'll add some value to it. But right now, I'm doing what I want to do. See, there's a big difference in when you have to go and do what you need to do, and somebody else is directing you every single day what to do, and then you're able to get some coaching from someone who can direct you in a way where they're able to clarify your values, clarify your mindset, clarify your beliefs, because all these things are important. One of the biggest things which I work with my clients, and I had to work on myself, was the shift in beliefs. Because many times what you believe may or may not be true. Beliefs, if they are really powerful, can catapult you to a different level and can put you at a level where you can do whatever you want. But many times beliefs are limiting. They will limit you because you feel you cannot do so much. They're based on your upbringing. Uh, from very early years. Many times you're on autopilot, meaning to say you keep on doing stuff which you do not know why you're doing, but you keep on doing it. People keep on self sabotaging them. A mentor and a coach can break that pattern. I had such a pattern, and my mentor, my coach, was able to break that pattern. And he told me to write a, actually, I'll give you an example how something happened which shifted my belief completely. And there was this some sort of a feeling of guilt that was coming from long time in my life, I believe. And that is what was not giving me the breakthrough. He told me to write a letter to God for 14 days, consistently, every single day. And it was a long letter by hand, not by typing. And then put it in an envelope and seal it forever. And if I missed a day, I would have to go back and rewrite the whole thing 14 days. And I had any obligations, I did it. By the time I was done, my belief had shifted forever, completely changed. Because you know why? And I'll give you an example is you will say that my old beliefs will come back. See, it is like something which I heard from Tony Robbins at one time, which was very powerful. It is like, let's say, I have a CD here. You keep on playing the CD every time and you'll get the same results, whatever is on the CD, right? But what happens is if you take this and scratch it, you cannot play it the same way ever again. Same way, our beliefs are there. And if you shift and make those changes in them, they're gone forever and you will have those 2 months. So,
Oh,
very powerful. Money, lots of it, but well spent, has put me on a path where I want to be.
so the same question, that's insightful, definitely. That's awesome, Raj, and thank you for the analogy also. Same question for Dr. Halida. What do you think of coaching? What mentorship? Or I know we talked a little bit yesterday, just a couple seconds on that. Yesterday, we had a call with Dr. Halida and her daughter, who's our speaker next week. She is an entrepreneur. She is an executive. She is unbelievable. And her husband together, how they build that company and wherever they were working, and that company went public last year. This year they're acquired by another company. It's like $1 billion portfolio or something like that. It's somewhere around there. So we'll hear more about that next week. But I know you talked about that, mentorship, and she was talking about that also. I know in that, a young age, they have that spirit already, must have gotten from you and understanding. So what this mentorship coaching, and what is the need, and what's your insight on that?
So I will join Sheikh to invite you next Saturday to listen to Afsana Akhtar. Let me share my story. I mean, when I was growing up, we didn't have mentors. Actually, we had no one to look up to. So I had a boss, and he was in public health. When I joined in family planning after my MBBS graduation, I did OBGYN internship and then joined family planning. And I say, what can I do? And And people said, you must be a backbencher. Why did you go to family planning? Did not go to OBGYN, did not go to pediatrics or surgeon, and you went to family planning? Check. But, I think what is important for a leader to see what you like and where can you flourish. You have to find a new path where you can show path to other people. And today, I am a role model, let me tell you, to Bangladeshi and to the people that they know. They think that, if this girl in 60s can come to this level, anybody can do it. And that's my saying to everyone. If I can do it, you all can do it. So sometimes you are a mentor, but you are also a role model to them that if I can do it, you definitely. So that gives you and today you have a platform. I mean, you have Sheikh's platform, you have Raj's platform, many, many platforms. In my time, we had no platform. I had to build platform and then dance on the platform. So you are a performer. So you start from scratch. You build a platform and say, invite people. Say, okay, I'm performing. So it was so much more effort that you had to give at that time. And I think the reason I'm saying this, that you have to be smart enough to understand the qualities that you have, the aspirations that you have, that I want to be a leader, So you find a place where you can show your talents, you can perform best, and you can be the leader. So those are the very tricky things that you really have to know yourself well, know your positive things, know your ambitions, know your strengths, at the same time know your weaknesses and what resources you have behind you to push. My mother was an obstetrician and gynecologist. I have learned two things from many things, among those two that helped me life. One is, and I'm not going to limit myself to the patient. I'm going to be a member of a big world, and that's public health. So when people say, what do you do? I said, I treat millions. I teach millions. I communicate with millions. And I communicate so that they don't have to go to a doctor. They don't have to go to my mother. They can avoid going to a doctor. So talking to million healthy people to keep them healthier, how can you get that big platform? This is a public health. This is a social science. This is a health science. And this career is expanding and expanding and expanding. The more we know. We are bringing in engineers, biotechnology and whatnot, nuclear medicine. So the horizon is increasing, and you really have to keep a tag on that where you fit in. So you have to see what are your molecules, what are your generic strengths, what are your chromosomal strengths, and you try to fit in there and flourish. You put yourself in the right pond, right pot, and then the plant will grow, and then it will flower, and then it will flourish, and it will smell good in it. So all these things. So these are very, looks like I'm telling a story, but this is a very life story. And you will see that it will speak about you. It talks about you. In this COVID, I'm sitting in Baltimore, but I'm not sitting idle. People are asking me to talk about women's health, to talk about reproductive health, to talk about adolescent health, talk about COVID and this and that. So, I'm not sitting. I'm very, very busy. I'm very busy. I have to take preparation and all these things at the same time, do my personal professional work. So these kind of role model are important. And here, the reason where we are sitting today, it's a free platform. You have role models here, you have mentors here, you have coach here. You just have to ask for it. So please ask what you want and you will get it. Thank you very much.
Wonderful discussion, wonderful insights. Yeah, so we are already about 27 minutes in the hour, so didn't mean to go this long even, but it came, right? Because you can tell it's a passion. Raj he was busy and he made a little bit of time. He said, Sheikh, when is it and can I get on it? I'm so thankful for that. And Aarti, I know she wanted to be in it also, but she had some Halloween plan. Happy Halloween, everyone. And Ron couldn't get in, and Ian is busy in Scotland with some of the activities that he had planned already. But let me tell you just one quick thing, that all I say is that your mentor, you're somebody beside you. It could be your hired person, it could be your parents, it could be your co-workers. Sometimes it could be Dr. Halida's one talk, or something, or Raj's one session with you that will help you so much. I'll give you just one example. I don't know if you know the name Charlie Munger. He is the manager for Warren Buffett. And he's a billionaire, of course, just like Warren Buffett today. But he gives one decision in a year, just one. Sometimes two decisions in a year, sometimes one decision in 2 years of time. And with that, Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, makes billions with a B. So it's not that somebody will really guide you, help you, and do the things for you, but something may trigger it within you, or maybe they will come really hold with you. You don't know. But that one thing, one person, one experience, one brain outside of your brain, as Raj explained, the picture outside the picture, you don't know. So to know that, to see what Dr. Halida is saying, and all these people are saying who are very qualified, listen to Dr. Afsana Akhtar next week, 7th November. She is a MIT graduate few times and chairman of this and that, and her husband is in a similar and another entrepreneur mind, and they're already building or helping grow companies one after another in Silicon Valley. And what they know, how they grew, what are their background, what mentorship did they have, or how they did it. So any question you have, hey, this is a platform. Where can you find a Raj, a Dr. Halida, a Ron Cooper, or Arti Moore, or Ian Roberts, who are helping hundreds and many other people already, and ask them a question or get some kind of insight, some kind of double checking? Where can you get that? I don't know. With that, I'm pretty much done. Raj, Dr. Halida, if you want to add anything, we'll end it.
No, Sheikh, I have to leave anyway. I told you I just had a few minutes.
Yes, your passion. Dr. Halida, thank you. Raj, thank you so much again. We'll talk again. We'll see you and next week. Have a great weekend, great Halloween, and take care of yourself and be safe.
Okay.
Take care. Bye.
Take care. Children, take care, please.